All right, this is second grade math lesson 9-8. We're going to be comparing numbers using place value. So Joy and Zach flipped 3 number cards. Then they each made a number. Joy made 501. Zach made 510. Who made the greater number? How do you know? And you can even use place value blocks to show. So the greater number we know is going to be 510. So I know that 510 is greater than 501. And I can take a look at the numbers in the place value, right? I'm going to take a look. The numbers are bigger as they get towards the left. That is the bigger number. 510 is 9 larger than 501. Let's go ahead and go to our back page. So we're going to be comparing a lot of numbers and using our greater than, less than symbols. I'm super excited. All right, to compare numbers, start with the digit that has the greatest place value. So we start with the hundreds. Compare the hundreds first. 325 to 225. So we know that 325 is greater than 225. So we're going to compare 736 to 756. So our hundreds are the same, so then we go next. Okay, which one is larger, 3 or 5? The 5 is larger. So we know that 736 is less than 756. And then we're going to compare. Our hundreds are the same, they're both 8s. Our 10s are the same, they're both 9s. And our 1s are exactly the same, so they are equal to. So how would you compare 995? So we're going to do 995. We're going to draw our greater than, less than symbol to 890. Okay? This one, I'm going to have it be 995 is greater than 890. So I'm going to draw my alligator mouth that likes to eat the bigger number. Okay? And then we read it just as we do our normal sentences. So sometimes we do greater than and sometimes we do the less than as we read from left to right. All right, so here we have 264 and 178. We can tell we start with our hundreds. We know that 2 is larger. So we know 264 is greater than 178. Okay? Now 816, let's compare them. 816 to 819. So these numbers are the same. These numbers are the same. So now which number is larger? The 9. So we know 819 is larger. So we always draw the alligator towards the larger number. Now look at this. 816 is less than 819. Okay? Because we read it across. 816 is less than. 819 is bigger than that. All right, let's go and go to our next page. This is like my favorite math. I love comparing numbers. So let's take a look at our whole page here. Okay, so we're going to be comparing the numbers, right? Greater than, less than, or equal to, and then we're going to write our symbols as well. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to make my alligator first on all of these. I want you to make it towards the larger number. So go ahead and make it towards the larger number. I'm going to go through each one. And see what they're equal to, okay? So eat the larger number. If they're the same, we're going to do an equal to, okay? Okay, so now we're going to put in the words greater than, less than, or equal to. Okay, so we know this is smaller. So we know 572 is less than 577. Now look at this, 256 is greater than, it's eating the bigger number, greater than. 837 is equal to 837. 486, look at that, it's bigger, is greater than 468. They don't give us a lot of room to write on these lines, do they? 208 is the same, so it's equal to 208. 936 is greater than because we read it across this way, 836. 821 is equal to 821. 347 is less than 437. 286 is greater than 189. All right, our higher order thinking. Find one number that will make all three comparisons true. Has to be the same number. Well, I'm going to start here. Equal to has to be the same. So 110, 110, 110, which will make all of our equations true, or our comparisons. All right, let's go ahead and go on to our back page here. All right, so we're going to compare. We're going to write our greater than, less than, or equal to sign, and then answer the question. Ming sells 319 tickets. Josie sells 315 tickets. Who sells more tickets? So we're comparing 319, 315. 300 is the same, 1's the same. The 9 is larger. So 319 is greater than 315. And who sells more tickets? Who sold 319? Ming sells more tickets. Okay, number 14. Jared earned 189 pennies doing chores. Tara earned 200 pennies doing chores. Who earned more pennies? So we know 200 is greater, and Tara earned more pennies. Okay, our higher order thinking. Compare the numbers 298 and 289, then write your comparison. So I'm going to do 298 and 289, and then I'm going to switch them. 289, 298. I want to eat the larger number, just like that. Explain my thinking. Let's see, I just compared the numbers. I just compared the numbers. All right, let's look at our assessment here. We're going to have a question just like this on our final exam. Solve the riddle to find the number of coins in the second chest. Then compare the numbers. Okay, so we've got to figure this out. There's only one answer. All right. The two numbers have the same digits. The hundreds digits are the same. So this is 556. So we know the hundreds digit, hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay? And then it says the tens and ones digits are in different orders. They are in different orders. So if we have this as 56, we know that's going to be 65. So we know our answer is going to be D. All right, great job, everyone.